Just before we get into this video, guys, if you want to follow me on social media, on Twitter and Instagram, the links are here. And if you also want to support me on Patreon as well and help out my channel, that would be absolutely awesome as well. But let's get on with the video. Hey guys, it is Wingy here and welcome to a brand new video. Of course it fucking is. I say this every time because if it was old, it would already be on here, wouldn't it? Although technically now it is on here. I need to start the video. Anyway, what we are talking about today is the brand new Venom trailer. Now, I don't tend to do reaction videos or sort of look at this thing that will be irrelevant in a few months' time when the movie's actually out. I don't tend to do that, but I feel I have to with this because I'm just such a huge Venom fan. Now, when I'm recording this, I recorded it the day it came out, but this is obviously going to be up the day after. But it has been a couple of hours now and I am sort of letting it all sink in and whatnot. I feel so stupid, you know, because at the beginning of the year, I think my first video in 2018 actually, it was the 5 movies that I am the most anticipating, and I didn't put Venom on there. Yeah, I probably should have done. Now, a lot of people took issue with the very first teaser that they put out ages ago. I liked it. I thought there was a good sort of vibe and atmosphere, but the complaint that there was no Venom, yeah, I can understand that. Then the second trailer that we get, you get a big glimpse of Venom at the end. And again, that was a good trailer. I thought it was a real solid trailer that again gives you the vibe, gives you the tone. However, this trailer gives you so much more. But I'm actually so relieved because unlike the usual case with Sony trailers, it doesn't actually give away the entire movie beat for beat wrapped up in 3 minutes. And I am so happy about that. But what we also get is we get to see more of Venom, more of the horror aspect, and to my joy, the fact that we have a bit of comedy in here as well. Now some of you might be thinking, well, if it's like this really dark, horrible, murderous symbiote movie, then why would it be funny? Well, that's if you're not a Venom fan, you'd be asking that. Venom has always been a witty character. He's always been really funny. My first introduction to Venom would be the 90s animated series and also the PlayStation 1 game as well, the Spider-Man game. Both of which give us a version of Venom who is hilarious, but you know, a psychopath. But some of the humour in this is so dark. Like at the very end where he's saying to that guy that he's going to eat his arm, then his leg, then his face, and he's just going to be like this turd rolling in the wind. To me, that's just pure Venom. But yeah, like I say, I do like the fact that this trailer doesn't give away everything. It doesn't tell you the main story. And in fact, I'm still a little confused as to what the plot of the movie is actually going to be. But at this point, I don't need to know. Hopefully, they don't do what Batman v Superman did, or they don't do what Spider-Man Homecoming did, and keep releasing more and more trailers so pretty much you can piece together the entire film. Right now, I feel like I know enough, but not too much that it's going to spoil the film for me. I mean, if the coolest moment or the funniest line in the movie is the whole rolling like a turd in the wind or whatever, that'll kind of piss me off. We also get to see glimpses of Riot as well, who I believe has already been confirmed as the main villain in this and not Carnage. Again, I like that. It's optimistic from Sony, sure, because I imagine most people know who Carnage is, but they're not necessarily going to know who Riot is, unless they read the comics, of course. If you just have a sort of general grasp of the Marvel Universe and Spider-Man's rogue gallery, yeah, you pretty much know Venom and Carnage. But the comic book storyline that this is based on, the Lethal Protector, oh wait, so I will know what it's about then. That's fucking stupid. Ah, but converting a comic book into a live action movie, that is totally different. Or will it be? I don't know, but either way, it's going to be fun. But yeah, no, anyway, back to the point. If you've read that comic book storyline, then you'll know who Riot is. And I like the fact that we don't see that much of him. And it is a case as well, for the majority, like I just said, most people won't know who that is. I mean, they'll think, well, it's another symbiote. What if it's anti-Venom, which I've already seen people say. Some people might even think it's Carnage, even though Carnage is red. But apart from like 1 or 2 cool shots of the villain, we don't see much. I like that. They've cleared, well, hopefully they've got other stuff planned for Riot. But I mean, the horror stuff is what I'm really keen on seeing as well. I mean, Venom is clearly eating people. We see that in the trailer. I love the bit where that guy is just sort of lay on the floor and the symbiote is just crawling all over him. That looked horrendous in a good way. And I know that some people are going to be saying, well, he doesn't have the white symbol on his chest. I think that's because in the future they are planning on incorporating Spider-Man, depending on how this movie does. I mean, that's not a guarantee. I don't have insider knowledge or whatnot, but if I were in Sony's shoes right now, I mean, if you were going to give Marvel the access to Spider-Man, I don't see why you wouldn't also let them share a couple of your other characters as well, based on how well Homecoming did. If that's the way they do it, I don't know. But the way that it looks at the minute, it does come across like, yeah, we do have further plans for this. Otherwise, he would have had the white symbol. But apart from that, can we just talk about Venom's design for a sec? because that is just, I know it sounds really stupid and really obvious, but that is Venom. That is just pure Venom. Like, I know when there was the glimpse of Venom at the end of the last trailer, people were just like, yeah, it does look like Venom, a few tweaks because it's not quite there. And I get that. From the last glimpse in the last trailer, yeah, I kind of see that. I mean, it's definitely Venom, but I understand why people think it's not pure Venom. Whereas this, I mean, his eyes are moving, they're going wider like you would imagine Venom's eyes do in the comic. The teeth look incredible. He looks huge as well, which I love. If they were to integrate Spider-Man into these Venom movies or vice versa, then I really would get an Ultimate Spider-Man sort of vibe, because Tom Holland, yeah, he's well built and everything, but he's quite a small dude. This Venom is massive, like maybe even nearly Hulk size. Okay, maybe not that big, that's a slight exaggeration, but anyway, he is huge. And it just reminded me of that, and that's my favourite video game, and also my favourite comic book series. So that would be quite cool. And also, in that comic book series, Venom also doesn't have the white symbol on his chest initially. So you see, it's little things like that that lead me to believe there's a bigger plan here. I just think it looks great. I'm not even gonna lie, I just cannot wait for this. So yeah, I don't really do reactions like this, or sort of discussions and my thoughts that aren't really planned, they're just sort of me babbling. But yeah, I can't wait for when this comes out, which is October, I think. I could be wrong on that, I think it's October. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like the new Venom trailer? Do you not? Why? Whatever it is, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like on it. Subscribe for more, follow me on social media, Patreon, all that jazz, and well, you know what to do. If you did any of those things, I would love you forever. But until next time guys, you take care of yourselves. Goodbye. This is fucking mint.